Live now? Yes, we are. Okay, good. Let's see who's gonna show up. Okay, are we on LinkedIn though? Hmm. All right, yeah, I think we're live on LinkedIn. All right, cool. All right, who is here? Who's showing up? Oh, look at that. LinkedIn has some cool closed captions generated automatically. Who knew? Okay, so all right, who's going to show up? If you're here, I see a few people showing up. Just drop a thumbs up. Good evening. Let's see who is that. Let me move this a little here and this. Oh, gee, we're gonna move it a little bit over here. All right, let's see. Who's joining us today? Who is joining us? Uh, just a little J. Just a little J. All right, guys, let me see who is. Okay, here. Mark Ambrose, what's up, buddy? Christy, what's up, Christy? Good evening to you guys. What up, Paul? Hey, Chiquita, I think you've joined us before, right, Chiquita? I do remember that you've joined us before. It's good to see you back, though. Nice to see you back. Um, how do you contact LexisNexis? I think what I did, I googled the number, but somebody else gave it to me, so I'm gonna see if I can source that for you. I don't have it right now. I'll have to look for it. That's how I called LexisNexis a while ago, and that's how I fix my information. You have to connect with customer service directly. AtoB gave us $200 credit for using your link. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. Let's do this, man. Yeah, let's try to share the blessings. Bless others as well. Whoever uses my link, my AtoB link, they will also be credited $200. So we both will be credited $200. So congrats, man. Congrats, Mark. Okay. Um, Alrighty. All right. Okay. So, guys, open to questions, to any kind of questions. But today, what I wanted to talk about was um, generating 6, 7 figures with rental arbitrage. So, um, there are things that I'm going to say. Things are, general things, and there are all the things that I rather, not say it on a live stream. But just ask any questions about business credit. Also, we're gonna again, the idea for this live stream is just to talk about um, um, rental arbitrage. Okay, so let's see here. Who else is in? Drop a thumbs up, guys, if you're in. Don't forget, wherever you're watching from, would you mind just dropping a like on YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn or Twitter? Please, wherever you're watching from, if you can go ahead and take a second, just a quick second, and drop a like. That'll be amazing. All right. So, all right. We have 3 people from LinkedIn. Hey, LinkedIn viewers, 4 people from LinkedIn. Thank you so much for joining us. Uh, we have a YouTube channel about business credit. Also, you can find information in that channel about how we've been able to leverage business credit to create 2 streams of income. One is generating 6 figures, and the other one is generating 7 figures. And that all started with business credit. So feel free to drop by, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Okay. Um, share it, Mark. Share the live stream, Mark. I think you can do it. Markist. Oh, Markist. Markist, try to share it. I'm sure you can do it. I think you can share it. All right. Who else? Let me see other questions. Houston. Just a little J. Just a little J. I'd like you to just give me a name or something that I can call you by. That's a man. I can call you Jay. Our apartment's just looking at DMB when applying. Great question, Jay. Most of apartment complex, they have no idea about business credit. So if they done corporate leasing, which is what you're going to ask for, if they've done corporate leasing, they'll know what to do. They'll go to DMB and they'll search the information about your business. Now, just a heads up, the only way that they wouldn't rent the apartments to you via your business is if you have a high risk number in Dun& Bradstreet. You know that high risk number? That's the only way. They'll look at that and they'll say, yeah, we cannot rent the apartment to you. You didn't qualify. They'll tell you you did not qualify. But just make sure that your Dun & Bradstreet is well, it's cool, and you should not have any issues with that. Chiquita, is rental arbitration still preferable with everything going on with the economy now? You bet it is. It's very profitable. It depends though. You have to know how you're doing it. It's like a bunch of people that they jumped into Toro, and now they don't know what to do. They quit saying, this is not for me, so I quit. So you have to know really what you're doing in order for you to say, okay, this is working for me. If you don't know what you're doing though, then it may not be a good fit for you. So, but yes, it's very much profitable nowadays. We've been doing it for a while, and it's working well for us right now. So, when the virus was like in its peak, it was working even better, But after the virus, the virus is dying out now, and things have slowed down a little bit. But yeah, when the virus was like in its peak, it was good business because we had a lot of traveling nurses coming here to the state and all over the country as well. We had traveling nurses going all over the country, and that's how it got very profitable. I mean, we couldn't meet the demand that there was a couple of weeks ago. But it seems like hospitals, they freaked out and they overstaffed themselves. And now with COVID like dying out, they started like cutting everybody off. So all the contracts got, not all the contracts, but majority of the contracts got canceled. So, some of our clients, they had to go back to their home, or, their recruiter had to just find them another state to go to because Arizona was just canceling everybody. I hope that helps, Chiquita. Let me know. Let's see on Facebook. Um, let's see. I wanted to do rental arbitrage and put them on Airbnb. That's very tricky. Okay, Chiquita. Because, oh my goodness, there's such a huge stigma around Airbnb, especially with some apartment communities. Oh, you mentioned Airbnb. It's like mentioning the devil. They will not do it. They don't want to do it. But it's because they're not well informed. There's this huge stigma around it. And when you mention Airbnb, they think about like vacation rental, people going like for 1 2 nights, throwing parties and trashing the community. But that's a lot of ignorance on their end. I wouldn't call it's ignorance, lack of education in the subject. I guess it's the same thing, right? Ignorance on a subject. That's why there's this stigma around it. But you just have to find that community that will allow you to do it. There are communities out there that they'll allow you to do it. But you're gonna receive like every every 1,000 no's, you may receive a yes. Trust me, it's arduous to find these people. So I will say to you, Chiquita, try it. Talk to the communities, and again, try to inform yourself, educate yourself a little bit. So when you know what to say. It's like when I told you guys about what to say when you go to a dealership, because if you don't have control of the conversation, then it's not about selling. It's not about psychological stuff. It's none of that. It's just having control of the conversation. Uh, you know, Positioning yourself as someone who knows what they want, what they're looking for. Because if you go in there wondering, they will not help you. So it's the same thing with the apartment communities. Uh, and I tell you right now from the get go, speaking with the leasing team is a waste of time. Number one, they have no decision making, and number two, they'll tell you no, even though they don't know how to do it. So keep that in mind. Jay says you have to make apartment complex understand that this is your investment and you'll do anything to protect it. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Jay. You have to let her know that that's your business. That it wouldn't make sense for you to bring in somebody who is going to sabotage your business and ruin your relationship with the community. So those are very key words to speak with them and tell them when you are definitely in that conversation, about to rent apartments from them. But is the easiest way to get into the real estate investment game is doing rental arbitrage, and that's what we're doing right now. All right, let's see who else. We have a few people on YouTube. We also have a few people on Facebook. We even have people on Twitter and LinkedIn watching us. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. Um, Ask any questions you may have. Any questions on rental arbitrage or questions on business credit? Ask some questions on Turo as well, about Turo. If you have questions about Turo, let us know. I'm an open book. I just try to share as much information as possible. Um, let's see here. If you haven't, please drop a like in our video if you're watching from YouTube. Also remember the super chat is open if you want a super chat. Also, what else I was going to say? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Um, Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're so close to hitting 10,000 subscribers. So please help us hit that milestone 10,000 subscribers. So that will be a great milestone. Also, if you want to receive a $200 credit, um, apply for AtoB utilizing our link. So let me see if I could. I'm going to post the links on the video. Hopefully, YouTube allows me to post those links while on live. I highly doubt it, but we can try. Let's see. All right, questions. Hey, who is this on Facebook? Let's see. I have to go to Facebook in order for me to see the name. Uh, Willie, yo, I'm on a flight at the moment, but I'll watch this as soon as I get home. Thanks for covering this topic. Absolutely, Willie. All right, leave us a like, Willie, before you go. Have a safe flight, brother. Okay, let me see if I can find those links and post them here, guys. Okay, so all right, I have my son making so much noise in the background. He was taking a shower, and he is a handful. My son is a handful. All right, let me see if I can post these links, guys. All right, pose any questions you may have. Let's not this die out and get cold, right? All right, so let's see if I can post. Oh, let me see. I'm sorry, I'm like, like let's see. I think I'll be able to do it. There it is. I think I did it. Yeah. All right, guys. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you about. If you haven't, I don't know, if you don't have a virtual office, if you don't have a business address, it's very important when applying for business credit that you have a business address. You cannot use your home address. Some places they will accept your application if you have a home address, but most of them are not going to accept a home address. I've tried to get loans when I had my business under my home address, and they say no. And even some funding, some lenders, they will look at my business today and they will find it on my old address and they will deny me. So I have to prove to them that I do have a business address, like a dedicated business address. And I recommend you to utilize Alliance. I have a link there too for Alliance, and they offer you a live assistant. Okay, so that makes your business look very professional, because imagine if you have a client or a vendor that is calling your business. Okay, so I applied for some vendors in the past that they will call the business number to confirm that that is actually the business number. So imagine having a live receptionist that will answer the phone with your, for instance, business credit vertex. Okay, so the live receptionist will answer the phone saying, business credit vertex, how can I help? How can I help you? How can I assist you? So that makes you look very well, very professional, and it's awesome for when you're applying for business credit. So take a look at the links below that I've posted, and in case you're looking to apply for a business address. Omi says, I have an LLC on my home address. Can I change it? Change the address. Okay, virtual address. You can change it, Omi, and I encourage you to do so, because again, that you may get approved for certain vendors, but when you're just moving up on the tiers, that could really hinder your process for acquiring credit. So I will encourage you to change it, Omi. Again, let me drop the link here. Let me drop that link. I made a post on the Facebook group, Omi, if you want to take a look. But let me drop that link in the comments. Let me see. Let me get that link to you. Again, take a look at the live receptionist, because they offer you again a live receptionist, so you can look more professional, like I said. And if a vendor calls you, they will answer the phone saying your business name, which is pretty cool if you ask me. All right, Omi, here's that link. Feel free to take a look at it and let me know what you think. All right, Milo, I think virtual address are very helpful. Yeah, they are, and very affordable too, Milo. They are very helpful, very affordable. Headaches free. Again, like in this case, you can receive your mail with Alliance, and they will forward you the mail to your house, whatever you want that mail forwarded. My pleasure, Omi. Thank you so much, man, for joining the live stream. I really appreciate that. Um, Jay said, my experience is 78. Should I go ahead and start applying for a real estate store credit? Oh, I'm sorry, applying for retail store credit. Yeah, 78 is not bad, man. 78 is pretty good, actually. 80 would have been better, but 78 is actually not bad. Just make sure that the reason it's 78 is not going to hinder your application process. Okay. Uh, the facts king. Thank you so much, Milo. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your kindness. All right, guys, if you're watching from YouTube, I see 12. Let me see how many people we have in YouTube. We have a few people on YouTube. Drop a like, please. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button so we can get this video going. Also, the super chat it's open. If you want to super chat, we'll go ahead and do that. There's some guys. There's so many ways to to generate income. Leveraging business credit. I tell you, like, there are a lot of ways that you can do that. Sorry, guys, I'm just responding to a client here. Also, one thing that I wanted to tell you, if you were thinking about doing Toro, how do I say this? If you're doing Toro and you're starting with a car, I mean, if it's your personal car, that's fine, but don't buy one car to start Turo. It's you're gonna get burned out, and you're gonna think that it's not gonna work for you. You're not gonna see the result based on the type of work that you put in. So you're gonna get burned out. You're gonna get discouraged, and you're gonna say, "Oh, this doesn't work for me," and you're gonna, drop out. So I do recommend you to get two or more cars in order for you to really see the advantages of doing Toro. Okay, one car, it's not gonna help, because remember, say you get a car under business credit, you're gonna have to pay, depending on the car, a car payment, and how things are right now, car payments are high. So you're gonna end up paying, a decent amount of money monthly. So, if that car, because there's fluctuations in the month in terms of income for Toro, and if you happen to hit like a not very good month, um, you still have to make that car payment, whether you do good or bad. So you're probably gonna end up probably negative. You're gonna end up under, or you're gonna end up making like little scraps, like little money, and that will discourage you. It doesn't matter how positive you are, that will discourage you. So I do recommend though that if you're gonna do it, if you're serious about it, do 2+ cars, 3, you know, um, so you can definitely take advantage of the income from Turo. And I'll tell you, it's a good thing. It's a good income. I mean, in our case, we automated. It's 100% passive, so we hire somebody to help us and manage the business. So we're 100%, hands off. So that person is handling the business, and we pay them. We get the profits. We get the revenue, and then we pay them. So we decided that we wanted to keep our Toro account because we already had like over 300 trips and we had good ratings. So we didn't want to delete all that to pass on the fleet to the person that we hired, because that's how they work. They like to handle everything internally, but I didn't want to agree with that again because if something happens in the future, you never know. We ended up splitting up. So I want to keep my account up and running. I don't want to start, from scratch. Where are you? Oh, my battery's about to die, but I have a spare one there in case this one dies, guys. In case this battery dies, I have a spare one. You know what? Let me see if I can switch this camera real quick. Oh, I think I can switch it. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So what I'll do, which one looks better? This one doesn't look bad. This is the new iMac. And I'll tell you, the camera for this is just incredible. Wow. I mean, I do have good lighting too, but wow, this camera is incredible. All right, so let me go ahead and bring this battery here. Because can you guys hear me well? Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, guys? Let me see. All right, almost there, guys. Let me see if I can. Let's see. All right. Oh no, this is dying too. Oh yeah. All right, so let's see. All right. All right, so can you guys hear me? Let me know. Can you hear me? 1 2 1 2. Okay. Jay, what are your thoughts on putting moving van trucks, etc. on Turo? Jay, that may work, but I don't know, Jay, if you're gonna be able to rent your vans and stuff like as often as a car or SUV will rent. Now, I tell you that a lot of people out there looking for pickups and vans and stuff like that to move things. So it may be profitable because those you can rent for over $100 a day. So if you get them, they may be very profitable. So try it out, man. I mean, who knows? Try it out. So to see how it goes. If you have them though, but to buy them specifically for that, go slow there. Just try to buy one first, just to test the waters, and then continue to go there from there. Yeah, definitely. It could work, Jay, for sure. Again, don't go all in right away. Just try to test it out with one and see how it goes. All right, let's see. Anyone else on the YouTube that you can? Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you so much for the likes on YouTube. Um, let's see who is on Facebook. Drop a like on Facebook, guys. Thank you so much. Um, let's see. All right, guys. Well, if you don't have any more questions, let me know. I will just cut this short here. Um, let's see. We have LinkedIn going on. We have Twitter going on. This is pretty cool, guys. Like this StreamYard thing is pretty cool. You can connect all these platforms and stream simultaneously. All right. So, well, guys, that's all I have then for today. If you have any questions, let me know. We're gonna cut this short here. I wanted to discuss a little bit about rental arbitrage, how you can generate seven figures with that. In our case, we have about 26 apartments, and that's how we're generating seven figures for now. It's a lot of work, I tell you, when you're starting, because remember, you have to look for for the apartment communities. Then you have to furnish those apartments. And with 26, I mean, we put a ton of money of that. But it's going well right now. It's off the ground. It's going well. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for all the great questions. Thank you guys for stopping by, joining me. Milo, thank you. Omi, thank you guys for stopping by and joining me here. Um, who else is here? Chiquita, thank you so much for joining me here. Paul, thank you guys. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. This video is going to be up if you want to post more questions, either on Facebook or on YouTube. Just post your questions there. I'll take a moment and respond them. Again, if you want to receive a $200 credit for gas, apply for the AtoB card, gas card down below. On the description, there's a link. There's a lot of people, they're getting $200 credit back, and imagine how the gas prices are right now. That comes pretty handy. Ooh, wait. All right, let's see if you can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Yeah, so I was saying that how the gas prices are right now, that comes pretty handy. So if you, hey Craig, if if you want to apply and get that credit, please click the link below on the description. Also, remember the virtual address. There's a link below for Alliance as well. Pretty helpful, really, if you ask me. So thank you guys. I'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks.